to the Deco Cafe kitchen, where today we're showing you how to make English pancakes. English pancakes at the cafe have proven to be so popular that we make them now every day. So I'm going to show you how to make them here. First of all, I've mixed together 12 ounces of all-purpose flour with 2 pints of whole milk and 7 eggs. I've whisked it all together, making sure there's no lumps in it, and I've let it rest for about an hour and a half. I've got here a frying pan, and it's about 8.5 inches in diameter at the bottom, at its base. I'm going to rub olive oil, or you can use vegetable oil, all over the base of this pan. It's a French technique. When I was living in France, I watched a number of women making hundreds of crepes, for a festival. And I watched them rub this pan over with oil, and I thought, you know, how fabulous is that? Normally, when I made pancakes at home, you put a drop of oil in there, and then you watch the oil burn, and by the time you get to the 5th pancake, it looks disgusting. Anyway, this way, you get a nice, crisp, clean pancake every single time, and it'll look like this. Now, these pancakes aren't crepes. Crepes are very, very thin. They're the French ones. These are English pancakes. And they're also slightly different to your American pancake. Now, what I'm doing is I'm storing each one between a piece of parchment paper, because I'm going to use them later on for either a millefeuille, which is a stack of pancakes with lemon cream in between. They like that at the cafe too. Or Enzo will use these for breakfast at the cafe, and what we do with them there is we roll them around banana, toffee, nuts, fresh fruit, sour cream, honey, even savoury items we've wrapped these pancakes around. So they're really, really versatile. In the UK, you'd find these pancakes served very, very simply. Cooked hot, just like this, put them on the plate, and then sprinkle them in some sugar and drizzle them with some fresh lemon juice. Roll them, a little bit more sugar, a little bit more lemon juice, and serve it just like that. And I can tell you, it is to die for. Just nice and simple. So again, we're going to coat our pan with oil by rubbing it in using a simple piece of kitchen paper and some olive oil. Vegetable oil will do. We're going to take a 3-ounce ladle, pour the batter into the centre of the pan and roll the pan around to distribute the batter as evenly as you can. If you get some holes, don't panic. Just fill them in. No big deal. Now each pancake takes about 2 minutes to do on either side. And usually this first one you can see clearly when it's cooked, because the edges rise and all the steam that's now coming off of it pretty much dissipates, it goes away. And then you take this little skewer and you turn your pancake over using this. It's very difficult to turn these pancakes using a spatula because they're so thin. So if you're up to it, little wooden skewer has really strong fingertips will generally do the job. So, as you can see, the pancake is beginning to curl on the edge. So I'm going to just lift it with my little skewer. Again, this little technique. Flip it, and it's a nice colour underneath. Now it's going to get that nice colour on the other side. I've got my heat set at 9 on my electric ring here. If you're using gas, you want it just above medium. Usually gas is more efficient than electricity at getting your pan evenly hot. So go careful with that. It'll take a little bit of experimentation. Once you've turned it onto this side, it moves. It doesn't move the first turning, but it moves now, which means that you can give the kids a little bit of a spectacle by flipping it. Enzo likes to do these now. And the flipping motion is just like a railway wheel. Just like that. Bang. with lots more confidence. You don't have to toss it high, have it stuck to the ceiling. You don't need to do that. But you see how easy it is? Now these will, make sure you drag at the bottom too, because sometimes flour may be settling at the bottom of your batter. So, but once you get into it, I tend to switch the radio on if it's working. And this whole amount will yield me about 25 to 28 pancakes. So that means 2 minutes either side. That's a long time cooking pancakes. But you know they're worth it. And you know when you get the family round and they're all stood in the kitchen and you're making the pancakes, or the kids are making the pancakes and they're just being eaten as they're coming out of the pan, generally that's the way you do it. But so this is why I'm being able to demonstrate it here for you today, because there's nobody else but me here. Quite clearly we've got a pile. By the time I finish I should have a pile this high. So there you have it. English pancakes. Stuff them any way you like. Wrap them, roll them. Serve them to your family, savoury or sweet, it really doesn't matter. But have fun with it.